What's good, everybody? Yo, the boy back. Hold on, let me give you the official intro. She doesn't even watch my podcast. Oh no, oh no. She doesn't even watch my podcast. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Hey. Reporting live from the north side, man. It's your boy Scott De Niro. This is De Niro Time, the most lit podcast. Glad to be back today. This gonna be a short, simple video. I'm really just here to explain like why I've been absent. Had a pretty big death in my family. My brother, one and only blood brother. I have a few step siblings. If you watch my previous podcast, you might have heard me say that I lost my mom just a year ago, and it's been tough dealing with that ever since. I haven't been the same person since, and my only blood brother just passed just last week, and I've been dealing with every death. I think it's different. I think from your first death that you experience, I think the first that impacted my life was my grandpa leaving, because he was a big father figure, and big inspiration to my life, you know. Yeah, dealing with this one is different from dealing with my mom, because every bond I think is different. Just like my grandpa's different. My grandpa, aka Papa, his death was different. It was the first, and it was definitely different. And my mom's definitely hit the hardest so far. And this one, my brother's been he's been struggling with health for about 12 years, diabetes, had kidney failure, dialysis, kidney transplant, lost toes, holes in his feet, kidney started failing again, lost his leg, and recently passed due to I think tried to say COVID, but I don't believe in COVID. They said he had pneumonia, which led to him having a series of 4 heart attacks. He coded, and they brought him back, and every time they would bring him back, he would be having a heart attack. And the last time they brought him back, he just remained non-responsive and pretty much brain dead. And due to medical protocol, we had to leave him in that state for like over a day. I was flipping shit when they said that he had 4 heart attacks. I'm like, why you keep bringing him back? I was like, please don't let him sit there on that machine and suffer. He's been suffering for the last 12 years, battling diabetes. Pretty rough. My mom was the same story. With kidney failure, and I have diabetes too, so it's something different. It's like this one just kind of feels like, you know, everything that I worked for in life, everything that I've tried to be, everything that I do, what I do is for my intermediate family. It was always us 3 growing up for the most part until my mom got with my stepdad. And then they became family. We had our differences, but for the most part we still became family through them. My mom and my stepdad getting married. I don't hold grudges in life, no point. But it's been difficult. It's been a difficult week. I've tried to just stay away from everybody. I don't know anything about the arrangements. I said, to my knowledge, they're going to cremate him and spread his ashes over my mom and my dad's grave, which I'm cool with. I selected the picture. I went on and got a bunch of pictures from his Instagram and selected a good picture. I made a little tribute video. He does music too. Reason he's my brother is like, you know how little brother always just tries to follow the big brother, and musically, I remember he went to middle school and he was in chorus, honors chorus, all state chorus, and of course I tried to mimic his footsteps. When I got to middle school, I made honors course. I didn't go to state or anything, but I had little solos that I earned and stuff like that. So me and my brother always had that musical talent, I guess you could say. I quit chorus when I went to high school and I tried to focus on football. My brother carried on through his high school career with chorus, which would be his main thing. He didn't really do the sports. We could barely get him to come outside and play football, me and my cousin Derek. But he's a big inspiration. I remember once I dropped out of school and he was graduated. My stepbrother, Aaron, we call him Cash. He was always bad. He was bad when he was the reason I was as bad as I was hanging out with him. We had other friends we hang out with that we got up with that was bad like us. And but he had got sent out to the group home when he came back. He came back with a little program called Fruit Loops. He started to make little beats. And my brother already being musically talented, singing wise, I didn't know he could rap too. My brother had the voice. Like his voice, he could sing and rap, and we thought he was the way. So with my stepbrother being like more on the producer side, my brother being the talent, the artist, I was trying to learn how to produce too, and focusing on like the business side. I always wanted to be a business owner all my life. And so we formed a group, was Bobbinsville Bangers. That's what we called ourselves, I think, back in the day. Made this tape called North Carolina's Finest with this guy named Jay. Shout out to Jay, man, at G Groove Entertainment. He had a couple of various artists, and to see myself amongst those was just a big thing as an artist. I never thought that I would be a serious artist. I never thought that I was good. I was like very much, my style wasn't honed in. It was very much, I tried to be like a crunk rapper because I love crunk music. I love to be hyped up. That's the type of music I like to ride to. It's got for game. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more into like, I can ride to the Millie type song nowadays, but back then I was all about crunk. 336, Project Pat was my favorite rapper. Can't say he's my favorite rapper today, but back then definitely Project Pat and 3-6 Mafia, Lil White, listen to a lot of UGK, definitely the Hot Boys, Master P. Master P was my stepbrother, and all of No Limit was my stepbrother. He was with that camp, and I was with the 3-6 camp. My brother was a UGK fan and a Biggie fan. Right before music like took a turn for the South, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we just always was about music. And when me and my homie got sent away from prison, this other group, well, before he got sent away from prison, this other group of kids from Fayetteville, they're all homeboys to this day. Well, most of them, some of them took, some of them, you know how that go. Niggas fall off, niggas change up, you know. But they came along and they kept the music dream alive, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But, you know, niggas go their separate ways and kind of died out. I got in, niggas get in relationships, start having kids, other niggas go to jail, other niggas move away. We had a pretty deep side of town. It was probably about 10 of us, I'm gonna say. That where we all just, and that's just part of being young. You got your clique, you click up about, if you ain't had about 10 homeboys, you ain't really been in the clique. We do the same, we do the special handshake to this day, you know what I'm saying? On our side of town. If you know, you know what I'm saying? If you're there, you know the handshake, you feel me? But yeah, my brother was like, he was always the one, though. Everybody knew he was the one, he was the voice, he was the talent, he could sing, rap, and he just sounded, he could do it effortlessly. He can go on the booth, do one take, and be done, and it sound crispy as fuck. Me, my voice, I've always hated my voice. I've always never really thought I sounded good. That's until I went off on my own and niggas went apart. Niggas got mad at me because, like I said, I was always supposed to be the business side. I wanted to be like a producer, make beats, and like sound engineer, and like be like the CEO, like be the business side, do the business side, you know what I'm saying, of the crew, you know what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself and I went and paid for the DBA, that's doing business as a Bottomsville Entertainment. This was years ago. I've been a business owner for a long time now. Over 10 years, I think, or almost 10 years. I think since 2012, so almost 10 years now. Bottomsville Entertainment's been in effect, and everybody got mad at me. They're like, because I'm the youngest of the crew. Like, there's a crew of 10 people. All the people are held up. My brother's 4 years older than me, so, and most of the guys were around his age, a little younger. He was a little on the older side. Everybody's like at least about a year to 2 years to 3 years older than me that I hung out with. And me and one other dude is the same age. Me and Loke's the same age as me. But yeah, when I took it upon myself to pay for that copyright of the name, it was for the group. It was just in my name, but it was for the group. But I was like, nobody was doing it. Like I said, everybody went their separate ways, moved away, this and that. My brother even, he would always do music, but he wasn't like, it was here and there. Like, nobody was taking it serious. And I was like, yo, this is what I wanted to do with my life. I want to own a record label. And then everybody got mad at me for doing it. They was like, you don't own the right to do that. You ain't put it, I guess because like I'm not a premier artist. I had made my mixtapes. I made the tape, like a song. I made a verse. I made it to a couple songs on the North Carolina's Finest tapes for the G Group Entertainment. But it wasn't our own, you know what I'm saying? That's what people didn't understand. Like we still ain't putting out our own music. I seen that the way that music is changing. I seen it early. Like I really do have a good entrepreneurial mind. I'm good at I have a lot of vision, you know what I'm saying? I seen that vision. I seen the way music was going. I seen we need to own our shit. We have other friends that do music that own their shit. We have my friend Andy that has Killer Shark Entertainment. we got a lot of different friends in the music game, and we're just all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So me trying to bring everybody together ended up splitting everybody apart even more. And I found I was my only artist. So my name was Shorty Black back then. I put out like 2 tapes, did like a couple local shows. I was my only artist. The one show that I did get everybody to come do was horrible. Nobody was prepared. Couldn't barely get niggas to come to sound check. They really just wasn't trying to listen to me. But I was putting these shows together. I was the one that was actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it went, man. You know. After that, I was working at the chicken plant while trying to do this. I had a girl, she had a lot of kids, trying to juggle that. Ended up splitting up with old girl, so I quit doing music for probably about 2-3 years. I want to say I quit. I just say like it kind of died off a bit because my 2 tapes that I did put out wasn't that good. People didn't really like my style because like I still had like the little crunk style, but music had changed. I was good at seeing how the business side of music changed, but didn't know that as an artist that you gotta like kind of change, not change your style, but change your. You gotta go with the flow, like. And so I met up with Prof, which is one of my friends that has his own music thing, and he turned me on to auto-tune, so I made this little auto-tune tape. And I don't know, did I change my name to Scotty Bands then? I think I was between Shorty Black and Scotty Bands then. But me and him did a little mixtape right after I broke up with my girl that had a bunch of kids for like I'm gonna say about 8 years of my life. And about 5 of those 8 years I was dedicated to music. Only put out 2 tapes. But I always try to do shows here and there. 1 second. But yeah, that brought me to where I am today. And my brother's just like a big part of that. He went his own separate way with music too. So I mean, I've been my own artist for this whole time. When I started using autotune, like it brought the singing part of my life back because, like I said, when I hit high school, I quit singing, and it was hard to try to learn to sing again if you don't stay active with singing. You know what I'm saying? My voice changed obviously from middle school to high school anyway. And yeah, man, it was just a big change. I started to write better music, you know what I'm saying? The tape that I put, that's on thatpiff.com now. And then I met my homeboy Wade, my roommate, later in life, and me and him made a tape, but it was my tape, but he was like on every song. He was supposed to be the artist for Bottomsville Entertainment. I finally found one with Wade, New Wave, that was his name. He's locked up now. He's facing a murder charge. He used to be my old roommate. So shout out to Waves, man. Free Waves. You already know. It's not looking great for his case either. And they said the plea that they offered him was 18. But which ain't bad. I try to, you know what I'm saying, but I can't tell them what to do, you know what I'm saying? That situation, I don't know. I try to tell them, like, if they said 10, anything like that, take it, bro. You know. He was supposed to be. He was very talented. He's actually the brother of a local rapper that my brother when he had his good run and he was doing all his good music, he's actually friends of him. So it's like it was like I'm the younger version of my brother. He was the youngest version of dude. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But anyways, long story short, the auto-tune been a part of most of my songs, and I started to release some inner pain music, just a way that I started writing more from the heart, and then I didn't know I was that hurt. I didn't know I was that mentally hurt, emotionally hurt, and just dealing with my brother's death. I know it's just different. I am okay. For everybody out there, I'm gonna be okay. It's just different, you know. I gotta deal with it different. I'm more concerned about my health now because my dad, my mom, our health bill, just the genetics ain't good. You know, it don't look good for me. I have diabetes now, and I'm not knowing. I know I need to drop a bunch of weight, and I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous. It's like I feel like I'm the last one. You know, and I don't want my mom to go or my brother to go in vain, and I didn't make a change for genetics. You know what I'm saying? It's got me more concerned about leaving a legacy. My brother didn't have any kids. My mom didn't. I still don't. My mom didn't have any grandkids, so I'm not about to go out here and raw dog everything. Of course not. Or just smash any and everything. Like, but you know, if God sends that to me, He sends that to me. You know what I mean? I would like a legacy to leave behind. I'm definitely hurt by him leaving. He was a big part of my inspiration for music. I knew his health was bad, but I wanted to be able to give him 20 nurses, hand and foot. I wanted to make money for that. Like I said, everything I do, man, everything that I stand for, it is definitely family first. It doesn't seem like it because I don't really communicate a lot with my family, and I do stay to myself a lot. But that's just so I stay focused, you know what I'm saying? It's not that they are in the forefront of why I do and go so hard at trying to become something legendary. It's 100% for the future generations of this family. It's what I pray for. When I do pray, I don't pray a lot, but when I do pray, I pray for the future generations of this family, for health, wealth, because our bill of health ain't been shit. We got the shitty end of the stick with the health thing. And I know, and I don't want pity, because it's just, every family probably has this. There's a lot of families that have hereditary, just bad genetics. And, if I do go, you know what I'm saying, due to health, if it gets to me too, it just gets to me. But I'll never stop trying to create generational wealth, health, and continue the legacy that is with all the great talent that we have, the musical talent that me and my brother have. Mine was created, his was natural. I can play you a song right now, you'd be like, who is that? And to feel like he never got his break, I'm a damn sure work my hardest to make sure we get to the top for sure. I'm working my ass off. My goal was 3 tapes this year. We got the second one coming out soon. And we got another one on the way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my thought on my brother passing, man. It's just like I said, it's just different. Every death is different. This one is like my brotherly bond with my own blood brother, knowing what we came up and went through. But knowing that how bad his health was, I'm 100% glad that he's in no more pain. That's why I said I'm gonna be okay, because he's not in no more pain. You know, my journey with diabetes has begun. And I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight to the end. My brother was diabetes #1 contender. It couldn't take him for he had it all his life, and he fought to the end. He tried to tear him down, tried to take limbs, organs, through everything. Like I told him, he's the strongest person I know, and that's an understatement. Shoes on the other foot. When they talk about my diabetes, they start talking about if I need dialysis or they gotta start cutting on me. I'm not gonna be able to take it. I'm not going through it. I'm gonna go on with them. And I guess that, you know what I'm saying? I guess the statement "last of a dying breed" will be what they put on my plaque. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the last one of that, of our little family. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mean to make this too long, too sad. Just try to give y'all some insights. Like, my brother is my musical inspiration. That I started following him through as a youngster, and and I hope y'all go check out his Instagram. His Instagram is at Just P-Do. He's singing in a lot of those songs. And I made a little collab video of that. I'll put it on my Facebook. But I am okay. For all my family and friends that are worried about me, I know I don't answer the phone much. I know I don't really answer texts like that. But I am okay. And until the next time, man, this is De Niro Talk, man. Peace.